Right. We are back. We are back. Alright, let me know if this continues to happen or not. Alright, just let me know if this continues to happen or if it's fixed now. And there you go, get your redemptions back in. There it is. There it is. You were the first one here. Look at that. Okay, we got all kinds of stuff here.
Oh, Tabby likes to bring a little color into the office. Such a colorful bunch of flowers. They look beautiful. Just a tickle of taste the rainbow.
Wait,
Assuming
we do have Skittles.
Taste a little like dirt. Eustace and the Sea. A history of the travels of some explorer cat from. It's written very academic. It manages to. It's so good. A good hard lick will strip off half the cover.
That was oddly loud.
Standing in one spot in total silence for hours.
Legion broken?
How appropriate. A book about silence that tastes of nothing.
Really, it's still going great?
They should have made the book taste of something. 9 Noir pies. Easy recipes for the busy entrepreneur. If you enjoyed this book, try the prequel. If you enjoyed
8
this
great plates of dates.
They really missed an opportunity by not making this a flavored book. Oh, a few crumbs are trapped in the crease. Oh, yes, from the almond and dragon fruit pie I made.
That's kind of nasty. Watercolor? That's so weird.
Don't think, just drink. Getting drunk on a budget. A collection of recipes for alcoholic drinks. The paint stripper sounds pretty interesting.
Why is this even a thing we can look at? Karston. Makeshift antiseptic. Seek immediate medical attention, rather. Something oily, sweet, angry, and neat. What the heck? This is so random.
Someone must have spilled beer on the cup. Hey, this actually tastes like alcohol too. Yarn Breaker, Life Taker. A Max Full Power novel. Yes! Literature. Part of a very old science fiction series about a swashbuckling space explorer named Max Full Power.
Max Full Power.
This is the book where he finds a whole planet made of killer yarn.
Killer yarn.
If I remember correctly, he dies at the end of this one. But then they clone him in the next one from a half-eaten banana he left in the kitchen.
Half-eaten banana.
Max Full Power snarled as he fired all 16 barrels of his quad blasters into the alien's sole remaining face. Oh my goodness. Max is so cool.
Say what, Clax?
This is a... Would Max Full Power lick things? No. When the third moon exploded, Max lowered it. The strands of death yarn lunged for Max's angle, but he twisted in 0G and...
Homicidal spaghetti.
I Hear You, an audio primer for curious cats. Sound is a lot more interesting than I thought. How about that? You can hear better when you press something hollow against the surface. How about that? The pages make a lot of noise when you lick them. Tiger Strike. Discover the big cat inside your little cat. A self-help book, but I'm pretty confident. The orange bits.
Okay, I'm not sure why we can interact with any of this, but we did. For some unknown reason. Books.
I love napping on that thing, but I always have the weirdest dreams. Well, look at that. I've created a cat-shaped indentation in the cushions. Crisp crumbs with a side of lint. I bet if I was like 300 times stronger, I could lift this entire thing. I don't think any gym in the whole world could achieve that, though. It's too heavy to lift.
Wait, there's a cushion?
It's so... Still looks...
Hey!
Claxorianrim, these phones suck balls. Claxorianrim, these phones suck
What are
balls.
you doing?
Claxorianrim, these phones suck balls. 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 Clax.
I'm so confused. Thanks for the 50 bits, Igor.
Oh, sweaty. Somebody's been... Tastes... It's still... Hey, my detective badge is under this cushion.
Oh, that's random.
I bet if I would... It's my badge. Proof. It's my badge. It's so... It's... How'd you end up there, you sneaky...
Alright, we now have our badge. I don't know if that was like an optional thing we could do. Yeah, basically, guys. That's what it seems like. It's what it seems like so far.
The most indispensable element of the detective's toolkit. What could ever replace the trusty desk-bound telephone? The most... Oh, I hope there weren't any fingerprints on there to lift. I really don't, though, because now they're ruined.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope... It's not ringing right now. Maybe later. Perhaps even a call from the Meow Meow Furrington Private Investigators Guild. It's not ringing.
Okay. Hey, Delonius!
Meow 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 meow.
Meow indeed. Thanks for the 100 bits there, friend. Welcome in. What's going on for you tonight, Delonius? Yep, you can apparently lick everything in this game, which is very strange. Everything about this is very strange, to be fair.
I really enjoy listening to the radio after a long day. My favorite show is Perfect Tunes.
Hey!
That Jaeger bits grossed me out cause Jaeger always spits on pointless messages. Well, I am not hot dog, 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 I am not hot dog.
I am not hot dog. Thanks for the 50 bits there, Igor.
I really enjoy... Nothing.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else for us to interact with except for the gift now, so... Let's do it. Open the present, yep.
That looks so pretty and neatly wrapped. Sure would be a shame if someone were to rip it apart with his claws. Why do they make them look so good? The real crime would be not shredding it. Rough tongues are a kind of claw if you think about it. Come here, little present. I'm gonna lick that ribbon right off ya.
This is kind of terrifying.
Rough tongues.
My new best friend.
New diary recorder, as seen on TV, with up to 12 hours of recording time, 2 playback speeds, and a waterproof casing. Oh, let's try this out. Dear diary recorder, hi there, I'm Cuddles, your new best friend. First things first, I can't just call you diary recorder, you need a proper name, or people will think I'm really weird for talking to you all the time. used to know a good listener named Ramon. Yeah, and he was on television too, like you. So, Ramon, my assistant Tabby has gifted you to me. I'm pretty sure I know why. She suggested the other day that I need to keep better records of my cases. Well, she actually said that real detectives don't just slap sticky notes on everything to remember critical details. I'm not sure I agree. I actually think the sticky yellow notes on everything system was a huge success. But she went to the effort of buying you for me, so I think we can compromise. I'll record myself with you from now on, and hopefully she'll stop bringing up the time she accidentally ate a sticky note that I put on her sandwich.
Cuddles! Sir? Professor Huggy's delivery is here.
I'll be out in a second. Just, grab it for me, would ya? That's Tabby now. Kinda new, but determined to make a difference. We get along well.
Okay.
Okay, all done. Enjoying your new diary recorder, sir?
I love it. Thanks, Tabster.
My pleasure, sir. Office lunches are safe once more. Yo, Whiskers, there goes the phone. Hello? Oh, good evening, Chief. Yes, he just Oh, yes, of course. Please hold.
I should just leave. I actually can't lick myself. You're exactly right, Igor. You should be able to. It's actually a very good point.
I better answer the phone. The most... Oh, I hope they're...
Sir, I've got the chief of police on the line. He says it's urgent.
He always says that. It was even urgent when they needed an extra person for the interdepartmental volleyball game last week. I got sand in so many places. Ask him to phone back tomorrow, Tabby.
Yes, sir, but you were just saying you wanted bigger cases, right? I think this one might be pretty big. Yeah.
Whoa. Language, Tabby. Whiskers, I've never heard him curse before.
Hello?
Evening, Chief. How's things at Police HQ tonight?
Bad, in fact. We've got a real cucumber of a situation on our hands.
That's some pretty strong language, Chief. How can I help?
I just got word of a situation downtown. There's been some sort of disturbance at the Nitty Kitty Club. Not clear yet what happened exactly. I need you to get down there and investigate.
This is so random. Thank you for the 19 months, Delonius. Everybody get some wholesomes in the chat. Everybody get some wholesomes in the chat for Delonius. Appreciate you, friend.
That name rings a bell. Isn't it owned by a mob boss or something?
Not a mob boss, the mob boss. Bartholomew Montague, arguably the most powerful criminal in the city. It's his sleazy castle, and we suspect the place where his piles of dirty money get cleaned.
Ooh, sleazy money, my favorite. If I find any of those piles, can I keep them?
Always the comedian, Nutter Butter. You should be more worried about leaving with both legs unbroken.
Oh.
This guy's voice.
Any additional details on what actually happened?
One of my guys caught wind of something over the tap phone, but it was unclear. Whatever it was, it's got Montague in a tiz. I got a call right after saying Bartholomew has booked a flight home from a holiday trip overseas. We've got a very small window of time before he lands and probably kicks us all out. My guys have bullied their way in for now. That's where you come in, Nutter Butter. I told my officers to play it very cool. I do not want to kick off a war with the Montagues. You're a neutral party. You can go places and ask questions we can. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're helping the police. So what's new for you, Delonius?
If it's such a tense situation, why get involved at all? If someone's making trouble for mobsters, I say let 'em at it.
Nutter Butter, don't make me regret calling you second about this.
Second? Who do you call first? Wait, was it that hack Alfonso? You know he lost his own car keys for 9 months once, right? Oh, he couldn't solve a case if the perp was tied to his collar.
Pay attention, Nutter Butter. I called you because your success rate is actually pretty good, and I will deny that if asked by anyone else. You hear? And because Alfonso's out of the country.
I knew it!
Focus! Whatever's going down at the Nitty Kitty, chances are it involves a rival mob. If we're really unlucky, it's the Catulets. That's why my people are staying at paw's length on this. They'll help as much as they can, but you're mostly on your own. The repercussions of the police picking a side in what might be the opening salvo of a mob war. Well, I'd rather not think about it. It probably involves declawing machines and barrels of acid. If it comes to that, I'd rather it be you than one of my guys. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, Chief, that's so... well, actually, that's pretty awful. Did you say declawing machine?
I'll fax over the documents. I need you on this, Nutter Butter. Don't let me down.
Yeah. So, I mean, how many paws are we talking about here? Like, how many paws are they going through to need a machine to... Do they keep them? Is there a room somewhere just filled with claws?
Good night, Cuddles.
Good night, Chief.
Good night, Chief.
Well?
We've got ourselves a big one, Tabby. Safety of the city, lives in the balance sort of thing. Cancel my appointments and get yourself plenty of coffee. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy night. I'm gonna head straight to the Decline Club to see what we've got.
The what?
Oh, did I say Decline Club? Ha ha ha! That's certainly not preying on my mind or anything. Ha! I meant the Nitty Kitty Club.
Well, we don't take midnight appointments, so nothing to cancel there. And I'm already ahead of you with the coffee. But did you say the Nitty Kitty Club? Where all the criminals hang out?
Not all of them, Tabby. I'm sure some hang out in dark alleyways and large empty warehouses down at the docks and such. It doesn't matter. This is really gonna put me, or us, on the map. We'll be big time in no time.
Well, yes, that's very exciting, sir, but those mobsters, from what I've read in the news, they're real mean. Keep an eye on your back out there, all right? I don't want to see your face on the television tomorrow under the title, Missing, Presumed Chopped Up and Thrown into the River. You'd better be standing right here in front of me.
Don't worry, Tabs. I'll be sure to come back in one piece. We both know this place wouldn't be the same without me.
Well, true, but that's not quite what I meant. You've forgotten to pay me this week. Again. But I just realized you don't need all your limbs to sign a check. Ask the nice scary mobsters to go for the legs first, will ya?
Oh, Whiskers. I'm really sorry, Tabster. I promise this is the last time. My new buddy here, Ramon, he's gonna make sure I don't forget things anymore. Say hi, Ramon. Hi, Ramon.
Hi. Oh, you named the recorder. Well, as long as it works.
Okay. I gotta say, first impressions, this game is extraordinarily boring. But I'm giving it a shot.
No.
Oh, so I can look at the desk.
Oh, my half-brother Matrick and I. He's a good wolf, if a little flighty. Loves dashing off to strange countries to go exploring. used to have a picture of my mother in this frame instead of Matrick and I, but, well, I love you, Mom, but it was weird having you staring at me all day.
Modern day commercial?
Licking faces is a wolf thing, not a cat thing, right, Matrick? Oh, he's gonna laugh so much when I tell him that one in like 6 months' time. Licking faces. Tabby can keep her fancy filing system. This is how a real detective makes his notes. Notepad and typewriter. What more could you need? Well, now that I think about it, it's quite a lot, actually. There's something comfort. Better make a quick note. Wait, vest detective? Well, it's official. I can confirm that ink and grease taste independently terrible, but combine to taste, well, even more terrible, actually. Oh, my tongue. Lift the headset, then dial. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty sure I've mastered that. Not much of a taste. Lift the headset, lift the... Doodling helps me concentrate when I've got a particularly tricky problem to solve. Some of these doodles represent the solutions to difficult past cases. The one of the cat being awarded the key to the city by the mayor while in space, for example, was when I solved the mystery of the blackmailed mistress.
Mystery of the blackmailed mistress.
Still tastes of mud from that time I slipped and fell while chasing what I... That's my doodling book, not my licking book. Oh, Ramon, remind me to buy...
A dedicated licking book.
I have been meaning to start my epic drawing of myself valiantly fighting off a zombie horde, but now might not be the time.
Been since Thanksgiving? Yeah, it's been a while.
Now isn't the time. Still tastes of... Doodling helps.
Okay, does anybody remember the number that I said we need to take a note of earlier? See if we can actually call it now.
Lift the head. Lift the heads. How's it gonna build? Lift the head. Not much. Lift the head.
Does anybody remember the code? It was something that ended in bathtub, right? It's like Bell Bunny bathtub. I think it was Bell Bunny butterfly bathtub mouse or something.
The number you have dialed does not exist. Or maybe the person on the other end is ignoring you, meow.
It's a drawer. I keep important things inside it, like blue tack for my whiskey. It tastes like dust and sticky pop. It's a drawer.
What is this? Brandy decanter.
Light of my life. Fire of my throat. I'm no alcoholic, but a small glass of brandy in the evenings sure helps me round out the day. My decanter of brandy. But now's not the time for that. I'll just lick just a hint of brandy. Be strong, Cuddles. Billy the brandy decanter will still be here when you're done. See you. That's the paper I scribble down takeout numbers on for those long nights. There's a lot stained with the grease of 10,000 cheap meals. Whiskers, this is making me hungry. That's the pay. Let me just...
What is all this?
This coin is a great example of my finances. It's small and will probably be spent on something stupid. I hope Tabby doesn't see me licking this coin. I don't want to get another lecture about licking small things that I could choke on. Tastes all electric.
Electric?
This could come...
We got a coin.
Tabby got it for me for my birthday last year. Shame I never really bring a packed lunch to work, though. Still, a nice gesture.
That's right, it's a gun lunchbox.
Oh, I can't lean all the way. No, sir. Oh, birthday. It's empty. Yep, it's empty.
Oh, well.
Be strong.
Okay, well, that was totally worthless, except for the coin, I guess. I wish I remember that number. Hold on, I did want to... Hold on. Did we,
Ramon can't help me with that. One whole jabloon. Standard meow.
I wish I remember that number. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. It was something weird with OBS, I guess.
The note said, if you need to contact
Mouse,
me,
shell, bell, bunny, bathtub. Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bath. Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bath. Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bath. Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bath.
Hi there! This is Professor Huggy, PhD, LAPD, DHCP. I'm just busy opening an ancient tomb. Oh no! She's been awakened! Quick, bring me the staff of elemental judgment we must!
Not what I expected, I'll be honest. Let's try another random one.
The number you have.
I tried. I tried. I guess we should try calling it twice, though. I just realized. So what was it? Mouse. Wait, what was it? Shell. Shell, mouse.
The number you have.
That was mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bathtub.
Hello! Professor Huggy here. I'm on an expedition right now, so I can't answer. The tigers are coming back! Deploy the honey! We'll get them this time!
This is really random.
The number you have dialed. Good day, good day. This is Professor Huggy. At the moment, I'm deep in the forest. By my whiskers, look at the size of it! Oh, it could destroy everything! Get the space catapult set up!
How many of these are there?
The number.
Keep dialing it backwards.
Hello, hello. You've reached the number of Professor Huggy. I'm currently out of the country, exploring dangerous ruins and having exciting adventures. I may be available again later.
I did it backwards again.
She sounds busy. I'll try again later.
Okay, I guess that's all of them. Well, there we go, friends. There we go.
Tabby is my assistant.
What a nice thing to...
There's not... Hey, so I found my badge. Somehow it had ended up under a cushion. No idea how it got there.
Well, I'm no expert investigator like you, but I'm gonna hazard it was during that cat nap you took yesterday.
That would...
Catnap.
I was investigating.
You snore a lot when you investigate then. But congrats all the same. You were a big cat and you found it all by yourself.
All right, I get it. I'll be more careful where I put things. But now I have an important case to solve. The fate of the city is in my paws. Lives might be on the line. I suppose you know where I left my car keys.
Mm-hmm. Second pocket on your left.
You're the best, Tabby. See you later.
This is so weird. Yeah, Bugsnax is a great game.
Hey, Tabs, let's have the real chat. How you doing? You know, talk to me. Are you doing well, Tabby?
Thank you, sir. So kind of you to ask. I am. How's the case coming along?
Oh, investigations are ongoing. That's what the cops would say, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Tabs, let's have the
Thank you,
Oh, investigate. Thanks, Tabby. I can't lick.
Okay. Well, don't think there's anything else we can do here. Okay, so you have like a map. Scratch
Citizen,
pole dancing.
please do not approach any closer. This is a crime scene. That means you, Cuddles.
There he stood, like a fat, round traffic cone, heedlessly impeding everyone's normal flow. Kowski. When cops talk about throwing the book at someone, it's his book they mean. He knew all the rules, every single one. Whiskers, he probably invented half of them, and he'd make sure they were followed to the letter, or else you'd never hear the end of it.
The first Noir type moment.
I wonder how bad things have to get for someone to end up here. That's not my sort of thing. I really don't think I should lick this sign. Ew. Gunk. Of course this... That's... The Nitty Kitty Club. Bartholomew Montamu's pride and joy. No amount of bright lights and dazzling colors can hide the sleaze, though.
The sleeve.
The Nitty Kitty Club. Can't do anything. Can't do... I hope the cocktails inside taste better than the mix of stale booze, bodily fluids, and distilled shame that covers the walls outside. Premium paint, though. Bartholomew clearly spared no expense.
I just don't know why I can lick everything.
Oh, wow. It tastes like strawberries now. Wait. Some cats like to tease their dinners. No matter what you're into, you can find it at the Nitty Kitty. Some cats like... That's not... The sign makes my tongue feel tingly. My head says no, but my tongue says yes.
There's an alleyway. Scratch post pillar.
That reminds me, I need to get my nails clipped soon. Be professional, cut. This is definitely on my top 5 least tasty scratch posts list now.
Catnip, probably at some point.
Top 5 is good enough. Oh, that feels good. No. Once was enough. Pull yourself together, man.
I do like the cat references and stuff in this game.
A big ball of yarn, the universal symbol for a good time, although not everyone will like the sort of good time you get here. The cats in this town do... Licorice flavor. I bet if I pulled on this, the entire thing will unravel and the whole town will be drowned in a flood of yarn. Or maybe not.
Tom's crush, what do you mean?
Best not to... I'd better not try. Krakowski might not look it, but he's scary when he's mad. Wouldn't want to get on his bad side. Not that he even has a good one. I'd best convince him to let me through first.
There's so much random junk.
The Crying Gerbil presents Flaccid Levitating Pumpkin
That's a
live,
name.
playing tracks from their debut album, West of Forever and also Upside Down, featuring Grimstunk Hagfederer on vocals. Oh boy. I should keep away from there. That takes you straight to Murder Death Street. Lovely full moon tonight. That leads... No, too dangerous. Showing your tongue there is considered a sign of weakness. No, too dangerous. Showing your... That's not something I want to lick. Not doing it.
You don't want to lick the moon?
It's the dirtiest thing It's been stuck on there for... It's been stuck... I avoid that part of town if I can. Oh, yeah, just pull it out of the sky. Now I'm just sticking my little paws my big paws in the air like I'm hoping to catch a bird or something.
Paper Pirates solo? Categories?
That's a bit misleading. All the booze in this town is cheap, except the imported stuff. That's a bit Mom always said, cheap signs mean a high chance of contracting a disease. Never knew what she meant until now. Mom always... That's a bit misleading. I'm all good on brandy right. I'm all good.
Close the dumpster. Do not lick.
One cat's trash is another cat's second-hand trash. My guess... Do not lick. There's a sign for that? Why on this? Who's going around putting these up? The sign says not to lick it, so... Gotta get my paws dirty. Yikes! A bag full of gears? That doesn't look like trash. I'll grab that. And an old shoe with a name on it. Larry. Oh dear. Larry lost his boot. Maybe I can return it to him. Second worst time I've fallen into trash. Wait. No, yeah. Second.
Alright, we got something out of the dumpster randomly. Not what I expected again, but... This is very random.
An interesting little machine.
Storn. It's called the Tastotron.
That didn't... It's the on-off switch. That didn't... I'm pretty sure this'll turn it on.
Boot up sequence. Say what, Clex? Data card not found. Enter your passcode. Well, the passcode obviously has to be 1337, right?
That's not the right code. That's not the right code.
Where I can lick it?
That's not the... The machine is...
Okay, so if we had a code, we could randomly use the machine, okay.
I'm all good.
I guess there's absolutely nothing out here, huh? This is weird. We have standards here. Exactly, exactly. It's a palindrome, yeah. Scratch pole dancing. Getting the game now that you think about it? Which game? Bugsnax collects? That's a good one. Alright, Krakowski.
Looks like Richard Krakowski's on duty. He's a stickler for the rules, while I'm more of a stray. It's Lick the police. Yeah, but not him, because that's how I get locked up. Lick the police. Hey, Richard, what's the sit rep?
Firstly, as I am on duty, I require you to drop the informalities. Please refer to me as Detective Krakowski. Secondly, sitrep is a law enforcement term, Cuddles. You are not authorized to employ it. The situation is that I've been assigned to guard the premises. Now please, step back, or I will be forced to make you step back. With force. Forcibly!
Forcibly. Phoenix Point? Ha ha ha. I don't know what you're talking about, Clax.
I'm here on business, actually. The chief called me in himself. So if you'll just let me past, I'll get out of your fur, and we can both get on with our jobs.
Not so fast. Do you have a PI badge and a permit? Without those two things, you won't take a single step further.
Badge? Permit? Are you being serious? Krakowski, you know who I am. I've been at like 10 crime scenes with you before. You hit me right in the face with a volleyball last week. Really hurt.
Don't try and cozy up to me, Cuddles. Rules are rules. Nobody goes inside without a private investigator badge and an official permit P54851. I am an officer of the law. If I do not follow the rules, then the very fabric of society would collapse.
Only that were true.
The entire city would be plunged into a nightmare of crime from which we might never escape. So, it's my duty to be the moral backbone of this city. Therefore, I'll ask you again. Do you have the correct items?
Yes. I mean no. Well, okay, so don't say no immediately.
No paperwork, no entry, Cuddles.
I left them at the office, all right? I was a bit distracted by something the chief said about declawing machines. But come on, don't be such a stick in the mud, Krakowski. We're friends, right? Good acquaintances, maybe? Distant colleagues?
You see this uniform, Cuddles? This means that I'm on duty. I am not your familiar acquaintance when I'm on duty. I am the only bastion against the forces of darkness seeking to overwhelm this city with their darkness. And you see that lack of badge on you? That means you're currently just a civilian impeding the enforcement of justice. Move along, citizen.
Bastion against the forces?
I want to ask you some questions while I'm here.
Maintaining good public relations is one of the key roles of an officer such as myself. I'd be happy to answer your questions.
What do you know about this place?
I know nothing beyond what I've read in past incident reports. Word on the street is, it's a sleazy hotbed of crime owned by a dangerous cat and his son. As soon as this situation is resolved, I hope to never return. Except perhaps to arrest the entire staff.
What's actually happened inside, if you know? The chief just said it was a disturbance.
Detective Fuzzball is inside, and according to him, it's murder.
That's not good. Who died?
We don't know yet. Detective Fuzzball should have some new information, But he has to stay inside to keep an eye on the body. And I need to stay out here to keep away overly curious and badgeless PIs.
Actually, don't worry.
Yeah.
Hey, Krakowski, I'm just gonna pop inside.
Not so fast. Have you found your PI badge and fax permit yet? Yeah, it seems to all be in order. But do you have the permit P54851?
I don't seem to have it on me just yet.
Then I cannot allow you to enter. And keep it.
Okay, so we have to go back. Go over here really quick again.
I'm all good on... That's not the right code.
So I guess we have to go back to the, Oh, that's... I didn't realize that's what that did. So that does highlight the interactive.
The Shinkansen, colloquially known in English as the bullet train, is a network of high-speed railway lines in Japan. Initially, it was built to connect distant Japanese regions with Tokyo, the capital, to aid economic growth and development. Beyond long-distance travel.
I thought McCard was here or something with you posting that, Igor, but thanks for the bits again.
One of those infamous, disgusting alleyway puddles I've heard so much about. Wait, sorry, not disgusting. Characterful. How did he die, Tabby? Well, the doctor says he somehow got sick from 80 different horrible things at once. The moon's reflection is the only pretty thing here.
I didn't even realize that was the
and
moon.
ruin it. One of those I could scoop some up if I really wanted to, I guess. I'm not that...
Well. Seems to be everything we can interact with.
One cat's... Do not... I shouldn't return so soon. The...
Beyond long distance. Must have been thrown away recently. It looks clean and well maintained. Won't just let me in the club.
Back so soon? Did the villains hear you were on the case and instantly hand themselves in?
Oh, haha, very funny. You know what isn't funny? Officer Krakowski? The sourpuss wouldn't let me into the crime scene.
He's just doing his job. You know how much he loves the pageantry of it all.
Yeah, well, he could take a day off now and then. He's seen me countless times before. I even remembered my badge this time, but now he wants some stupid fax permit too. Do we even have a fax machine, Tabby?
I ordered one months ago, sir. You signed off on the expense report, remember?
Oh, okay. I must have been distracted, but good. Any faxes? Any faxes arrived?
None today, sir.
Song about Japanese subways? What?
There's not...
Do I have to like use the typewriter and make a fake one or something? Like I don't know what this wanted me to do.
Better make a quick... Wait, vest? Well, it's a... You know, Kukowski also mentioned a permit. Is that even a real thing, or is he just pulling my tail?
It is for some cases. Did the chief mention one?
I think so. I was a little distracted by the decline comments.
Edna hasn't sent it yet then. I'll just give her a call and check.
Oh, I can do that. Edna and I get along really well.
Are you certain? Edna Honeybottom. The
Honey
secretary
Bottom?
at the police station.
Is she
With
a
the big
beaver?
hair?
That's her. We've got this cute thing we
I
do
swear she's a
where
beaver. It's
we dance
amazing.
around the fact that we'd be kind of great together.
You and... wow, that's quite an image. But if you insist, sir, the number is bird, snowflake, mouse, bell, shell.
Bird,
Got it.
snow, mouse, bell, shell.
Bell. Well. Dog.
No, sir. Here, I'll write it down for you.
I swear if she's a beaver, that is legitimately the greatest name ever.
The nerve center of the operation.
Bird, snow, mouse, bell, shell.
How's it gonna build up?
I already forgot it.
No point. Tabby started buying.
Bird, snow, mouse, bell, shell.
Lift the headset.
There we go.
Hello?
Hey Edna, it's me, Cuddles. How are you?
Horrible.
Oh, no, what happened?
You phoned me.
Good one. So listen, I'm following up on some documents I need for a case. The one at the Nitty Kitty Club. I need them to get in. Krakowski's being Krakowski, and you know how he is.
Irritating and tiresome?
Yes.
There's
yes,
puppies
exactly.
in an apple box
I
and
meant-
pipers in a sack. Right in the Oka'i How Express.
You got me
but no one
again.
knows the difference
So,
when they're
can you fax
dripping
the
from the
papers
rack.
through?
Right in the
No,
Oka'i
I do
How
all my
Express.
faxing
She
in the
stops at
morning.
Lake Omapier to take some water in.
I kinda
This
really
is
need
the
them now.
Oka'i How Express.
Krakowski won't let me into the crime scene without them, and the chief said it's a really important case. So,
Fine.
thank you, Edna.
Whatever. Hi! Constable Frangipane! I need to talk to you.
I'm confused. Puppies and what? I don't know what you're saying there, Igor. A lobster, yes. Alright, well.
Has that fax arrived?
It just came through. It's right here on my desk. I attached a rosette to make it look extra official.
Thank you, Tabba-Ramma Ding Dong. Tabby, killing it, as always. Has that
It just came.
Thank you. Thanks, Tabby. The permit the chief faxed through to give me access to the crime scene. Fresh fax paper has the best taste. I hope I didn't smudge the ink.
7 Wonders of the World? What?
Fresh fax. The permit. That takes care of the permit. Guess I don't need this posted anymore.
Okay. Back to the kitty club.
It's What's the...
Please refrain from taking that casual tone with an officer of the law, Cuddles. I have a taser, and I'm not afraid to fill in a form to apply for permission to use it. In 3 to 6 weeks.
Hey, Krakowski, I'm just gonna pop inside.
Not so fast. Have you...
I found the things you wanted. It was really hard. I hope you're grateful.
Well, these both seem to check out. Pleased to meet you, P.I. Nuttabutter. I actually expected you a while ago. What with the severity of the situation?
What? I stood just... Krakowski, I swear.
The corpse is cooling, Cuddles. The crime scene awaits you.
At least I can get to work. Now that you'll actually let me.
The law thanks you.
The law is
A what, citizen?
lovely. The law is, lovely.
Haha, delighted to hear it. Oh, and one more thing, Cuddles. I'll be keeping that permit. Don't want you persuading your way into any other places you shouldn't be now, do we?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Krakowski.
I'm keeping my nose on you.
I don't know. I do not know. Let me check something really quick here. All right. What context? Yeah, basically, guys, basically. And in we go.
In. The club looks deserted, though. The only patrons in here tonight are wearing blue and carrying guns.
Cuddles! Finally! Where have you been? I've been waiting here for ages.
A huge oil tanker of a police cat hovered near the entranceway, his eyes darting between the door and an even larger cat standing behind the bar. As soon as he saw me, his shoulders sagged in relief, and he hurried over, his voice unnecessarily loud.
I think if I make eye contact with that bar cat one more time, he might try to eat me.
Sorry, Detective. You can ask the nitpicky officer guarding the door why I'm late. He didn't want to let me in.
Oh, yes? Out of spite, no doubt. I'm sure you didn't, say, forget your badge again?
He obviously knows who I am by now. He's just choosing to be annoying.
This isn't just another case, Cuddles. We're on a Montague home turf. And badges are not. That puts us on the back paw. Krakowski and I are here because we thought we might catch the Montagues doing something that they would let us lock a couple of them up. But it's worse than that. Much worse.
Oh no.
Edgar Montague, Bartholomew's son, is dead. Murdered.
Well, cucumbers.
Well, not only that, but that starlet, Miss Kitty, has mysteriously and coincidentally vanished.
Mystery and coincidence. Huh. In my experience, you only get to pick one.
Oh, what do I need to know?
So, what happened exactly?
All I know is so far is that Tinkle the Barcat, you can't miss him. He looks like someone stuck legs and arms into a mountain. He opened the club up for the evening, as usual, and found the body. Needless to say, it wasn't there when he closed the night before.
And you guys heard about it through the tapped phone when he called his boss.
Well, I heard something. It's a low-quality tap. The chief saw an opportunity, and we headed right over. As soon as I got in, though, I realized it was way worse than we expected. And I called the chief on the house phone. He told me to do nothing and wait for a PI.
And here I am.
At last.
Where's the body?
It's on the other side of the room, near the stage. I'll show you when we're done yakking.
Have you finished a preliminary investigation?
Yeah. Dead mobster's kid. Oh, terribly sad. End of story.
That's it?
As soon as I learned who it was, I gave the chief a call. He said he'd send a PI. I was expecting Alfonso.
That hack?
But you'll do.
Gee, thanks. Couldn't you at least get all the staff together? Start asking some questions?
Listen carefully, Cuddles. Right now, this is a mess. And that's what I want it to stay. A mess. Not a mob war. Not with dead cats turning up in the river every morning and police being attacked in the streets. The chief told me to be paws off. And I'm happy to comply. So, no. I didn't dissemble the staff, don my monocle, point at things with my cane while yelling, aha, the telltale mark of the count to guilty. I left that for you.
You're being awfully callous tonight, Detective. A cat is dead.
No, Cuddles. A Montague is dead. There's a big difference. You don't know them like I do. Montagues are rotten. and dangerous. I've seen firsthand the trouble they can cause in this city. One less of them around doesn't bother me.
Perhaps he wasn't a good cat, but I still don't think he deserved to be murdered.
There's that immutable sense of justice of yours again. I respect you, Cuddles, but you have to learn when to say, he had it coming, especially in this city. In any case, the investigation is in your paws now. Bukowski and I are here until we get the crime scene photos for documentation. And then, we're heading right back to HQ.
I won't let you guys down.
Some promises are easier to make before you realize how deep the muck goes, Cuddles. But thanks.
All right, time to see the unpleasantness.
Follow me. And holster your tongue, please.
Hilarious. You know, if I ever find out who started the rumor that I lick everything, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
That's funny.
Surely you mean lick their face repeatedly, you dirty licker.
Wow, okay. All right. I think we're gonna I'm kind of ready to call it, friends. How's everybody feeling? Is this a game that you want more of, or are we kind of is what it is? I have to say, out of all the point-and-click games I've played, this is probably the least engaging one that we've done in a while. I'm just I don't really care about anything that's happening. So yeah. I don't know. I just kind of feel kind of meh about it. I gave it a fair shot, you know. We did the 2 hours or so that I promised that I'd do all the games, and this just isn't. I don't know. This is just a weak point-and-click game. I think the problem with a game like this is it needs to have something interesting going on in the first couple hours, and this one is just not. It just doesn't have that. 2 years. Pretty crazy, Luke. 2 years. Yeah, Jackbox will come around. Like I said, there is a small possibility that we could do some Wednesday night Jackbox. I'm not going to promise it. But maybe. Maybe. The art style is fine. I'm not a big fan of it either way. Gameplay is pretty normal point and click, which I normally like. Really, a game like this, it all comes down to story. And the story is just super generic. Super generic. Yeah, hopefully Edna and Harvey will be more up. I mean, obviously, we played point and clicks before. Good ones and bad ones. But this one is just not jiving with me. This one is not jiving with me at all. A little disappointed, honestly. But, yeah, I guess so, Ghost. I guess so. That would be the only thing to make it right. Yeah, I don't know, Legion. You tell me. You tell me. I mean, the new game doesn't necessarily, you know, the when a game comes out doesn't necessarily have anything to do with how good or bad it is. And it may be a good game. This is probably one of the, you know, let's take a quick look. This is probably a really long game, I would guess. How long to beat 9 Noir lives? Okay, well, it says it's about 13 hours. So, yeah, I guess it's probably one of those games that, you know, picks up a couple hours, 3 hours in or so. But, yeah, I don't want to put that much time into a game I'm not really jiving with. Yeah, exactly, Igor, exactly. But yeah, so I think that's what we're going to call it, friends. So I do want to thank everybody for being here. Well, I mean, this is a game that even if I was playing it off stream, I wouldn't really love it that much either. Like I said, maybe it's just I mean, oftentimes noir stuff is slow burn, where, you know, it's basically nothing is happening for the first arc, the act or whatever, and then the second act is where things actually happen and stuff like that. And that's kind of how noir stuff is set up a lot of times. So it's probably like that. It's probably like that, which is fine. It could be a good game, but I think we'll probably be done with it here. But, you know, we gave it a fair shot, and Legion, I appreciate you requesting the game. And we'll get to Igor's request hopefully in the next couple weeks. Probably next week we'll go for him. Next week should be yours, I would say, Igor, on one of the days. Not sure which one. You want to read? Well, you didn't have to read because this one had voice acting, so you didn't really have to read. I'll let most of it, voice out. But yeah, so I think that's everything we got, friends. So once again, thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you being part of the Wholesome Gang. Like I said, you want to choose who to raid? All right. Well, I guess we can do that. I guess we can raid the Cadence. The Cadence. All right. We'll go say hi to the Cadence tonight. I think we've been there before. Trying to think if there's anything else that I need to announce or talk about or anything. No, I thought the voices were overall fine, Clax. I thought the voices were overall fine. Not the best I've ever heard by any means, but not really any big issues, Clax. Yeah. So once again, friends, thanks for being here. And I hope to see you next time. I'll see you on the other side of the raid. Stay wholesome, friends. Until then.